works out. Last time I did this, I was cut off on both YouTube and Facebook at the same time. My name is John Fitzgerald Kennedy Jr. The man you knew as John Fitzgerald Kennedy Jr. was placed by organized crime to steal, to do what organized crime members do, kill and steal. Yeah. To launder the Kennedy fortune, along with my mother's replacement, along with my sister's replacement, and they stole billions of dollars, people, with a B, billions of dollars. The same way Donald Trump helped them, people. You want to see some files? You know, we're being hindered, blocked, shadow banned, and the truth isn't getting out like it should, but I'm not giving up. We even get little cells popping in of haters just to try to infiltrate me and then turn their back on me and tell me I'm a fake and I'm a fraud. With that said, there's two kinds of people in this world, and there's good and evil. Can't put it any more, these people that and it really broke my heart. This has been going on for the last few weeks now. It really broke my heart. I thought I really had some good friends, some brothers and sisters, and it really tore my heart. But I've lived with it. I've seen it. I've done it. My own family members tried to have me unalive. So, having somebody that I thought was a friend that I would have invited over here for a steak dinner and given them the shirt off my back if necessary. They stabbed me in the back. They're playing dirty tactics all the way to saying I killed my own son. Think about that one. Anyway, I'm not giving up. I don't have any scripts, people. I just go with it. So anyway, thank you for coming to my channel. I'm the real John Fitzgerald Kennedy Jr. How could I be? I don't look nothing like that Greek man that you knew as John Kennedy. Of course I don't. I was kidnapped and I was replaced by that man in organized crime. I think the Kennedy family just threw up their hands and let all these Bobby Kennedys, these fakes, and myself, my mother, my sister, Robert and Donald Trump, let all of them just play their roles and make the mafia rich. Donald Trump is a mafia crime member. Yes, I have said I would love to see Donald Trump tried as a criminal for what he's done to my family, me, and others around this world, all the victims of this crime ring. Straight up, try him. He's getting away with murder, people. He's getting away with child abuse. And I know that because I lived that. I've seen that. Anyway, this was a big, huge achievement right here. I'm going to try to move my phone over a little bit. I got my phone going on YouTube, so you don't get the full effect of my studio here. This studio was donated to me by some people that believe in my story. This was the huge achievement right here. I couldn't write a book. I was tortured not to even tell anyone about my story. So this was huge. If you can Google stolen identity for me, unveiling the real John Kennedy Jr. by John Kennedy Jr., read the reviews. If you purchased this book, please leave a review. Please. Another huge achievement came out a few months back. Mary Maxwell wrote The Historian's Tale, The Amazing Return of President Kennedy's Son. She flew in, we did some interviews. She flew back in, we did some more interviews. I think Mary Maxwell has been here 3 times. Mary Maxwell has sent hundreds of these books out between me and Mary Maxwell to people all the way up to Donald Trump, congressmen, senators. She's a go-getter. She wants the truth out. This book right here has been out, I think, 6 months, and there's only 9 reviews on Amazon, but they're all 5 stars. So please read the reviews. If you purchase this one, please leave a review. Please. I get so much hate. I'm just a book salesman. Oh, well, that's the way the fucking world works, right? Right. This one. Amazon won't sell this one, so we're going to put it on our website. Quest for Justice, The Stolen Life of John F. Kennedy, Jr. by me and Sue Greenwald. She should have put her name a lot bigger, though. She really should have. She's a wonderful gal. Sue Greenwald, Awaken Stories. You can see the videos that me and her have put on there. She's awesome. Now, talking about Sue Greenwald and King Smarty. We get so much hate. Somebody left me a message yesterday, said we all need to be in prison. Yeah, we're trying to get justice for the truth. There's 2 sides of people. There's the people that'll give you the shirt off your back, that'll send you a card of love, and then there's people that'll send you a card with anthrax in it. There's the people that will shake your hand, and there's the people that will kick you in the balls. I've seen them all. I really have. King Smarty is freaking awesome. I consider King Smarty my brother. He heard that my arm was dislocated out of joint and I couldn't freaking sleep and everything. I didn't even know King Smarty sold these. This is from the Company of Heaven. Right here. He just sent me these in the mail, so I'm sharing what the Company of Heaven is. They sent me this. They knew I was hurting. And they're frequency pain relief patches. Fast acting frequency infused patch. And it's got stuff in it like wild lettuce. Anyway, they were kind enough to send me these because they're that kind of people. They're the kind of people that will send me things to get better instead of kicking me in the balls and stabbing me in the back, which I love. I love these guys. I love King Smarty and his crew. Me and Robin been fighting. I was just at the post office and I got a package from King Smarty. If you don't know who King Smarty is, he works with frequencies. Him and Sue are always doing videos. He's into that galactic stuff and healing and frequencies and all that. But him and Sue Greenwald do videos. Check him out. His website is smartiescorner.com. Me and Robin been fighting over this beauty. But I never win with fighting with Robin. But isn't that cool as heck? It's like a little frequency cube. So it's not coming in. There you go. See that thing? It's badass. But this was just gifted to me. Thank you, King. I appreciate you. This one's Robin's because it's got a pink tint to it, but it is cool as heck. It's got the frequencies on the bottom. Wow, it's sparkly. But isn't that beautiful? Not only is it beautiful, it's got frequencies. Just kind of throw them frequencies all around the place. Wonderful gifts. Thank you, King. This beautiful necklace he just sent me. Isn't that cool? It's heavy, too. It's really heavy, but that is cool as heck. And it's got Holotech. King Smarty's got a lot of going on. Holotech, Company of Heaven. I know you can check out his stuff at smartiescorner.com. I love you, the King. Thank you so much. My brother. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you. Anyway, I needed to shout out to my brother for that. Anyway, Amazon won't sell this. Too much truth for Amazon. Too much truth for the haters. So we're going to sell this, I believe, on the website. I got to get with Sue and find out. I need to get a whole bunch of copies where I can autograph them. Hopefully Sue will autograph them as well. Like the Historian's Tale, me and Mary Maxwell both autographed them. I've given away many copies. Mary Maxwell has spent thousands of dollars to try to get this story out, and sent that much more. Anyway, if you're on my Facebook, please share this. They're hindering me on Facebook again. There you go. F the haters. Much love, Darlene. Yeah, it really broke my heart. It really did. I had a gal reading my book, and then these people actually made a group, a hate site. They actually made a hate site to try to prove me wrong on Facebook. And they don't understand. They don't understand. They made a hate site, a hate group. They're saying that, I'm exposing the Quigleys for being handlers, for government agents, for being handlers, murderers, people. Downright. They don't tell you what they do. But there's been a lot of victims to these people within our government and what they do. Yeah, and we got a King Patch here. I was all sweaty. It's another 100-degree day here in Bullhead City, Arizona, or above. And I stuck this on real quick. I was all sweaty. But bless your heart, sending me a frequency pain patch so I can get better. Anyway, these haters started a group on Facebook. They're basically all misinformation. They could have came to me and asked me questions. But anyway, even in my first book, I'm exposing these people, putting my life on the line, doing this, saying how me and my son had to get away. We were basically, he was with the Quigleys. I went over there. His mind was shot. They blew his mind. They were putting him in prison, in and out of mental facilities. My son's mind was shot. I looked at my son. He was sitting in front of the computer one day, just staring at it. And I said, "You want to get out of here?" And he's like, "Yeah, let's go." And the Quigleys looked at me and looked at him and said, "You're not going nowhere." I said, "No, we're going to move to Bullhead City, Arizona. We're going to get away from you people in California, and we're going to buy a trailer house." So me and my son packed up, came here. We got a campsite at a campground. I had a motorhome at the time that me and my son lived in. And one of the first things we did was we went to Mojave Mental Health Facility and checked him in to get him some help because his mind was shot. He was telling me he was God. He was telling me everybody in the world wanted to kill him. He was a paranoid schizophrenic. They did a number on his freaking mind. That's these cabal members. They twisted him. And I've been getting hate lately from this group of haters that said, "I killed my own son. I killed my own son." That's what they said. Haters. This was my son. This picture is a selfie. He took this and sent it to me. That's his crazy artwork in the back. It's really crazy. He loved doing that kind of artwork, but it all looked like the devil and satanic images to me. But my son took this selfie with my book, and my son sent me this photo, and he said, "I hope your book goes #1. Because I'm tired of living poor, Dad, and we need better than we got it now." Straight up. It's a long, crazy story, but when people, evil people, instead of trying to help me, that's just a kick in the balls right there. So anyway, yesterday I was sharing this story, and on the way to get the picture, because his ashes are over here on the mantle along with this picture, I was thinking about for the longest time, it's been over a year that his ashes have sat here on the corner of the table over there. And yesterday, while I was walking, I said, my son is a Kennedy. He might be an adopted Kennedy, but my son is a Kennedy. So I'm going to take his ashes when I go to Arlington, Virginia, to place my book on my father's grave. And I'm going to spread my ashes next to my father's grave, whether they like it or frickin' not. That's where my son is going to rest, next to my father. Thank you so much for joining my Facebook. Please share. It's saying I have 29 viewers. I told you I was hindered, hacked, blocked, and they're doing it again. 28 viewers. I have basically, I'm right at just about 35,000 people following me. And I have 29 viewers. Maybe a lot of people are at work. But anyway, I should have millions. I should. I'm the real John Kennedy Jr. You see post after post after post of these people demanding justice. The President of the United States, Donald Trump, is a member of organized crime. He is the cabal. What do the cabal want? The cabal want a one world order. That's right. They want to be right there with Putin, right there with Kim Jong-un, right there with the president or whatever they want to call him of China. They want to turn us into a slave country. And it's already begun. It's already begun. We have to be turned into a police state. It's a check and ID state. They keep tabs on us, where we're at. They have supercomputers, people, and we just leave a comment and it tells them what side we are on, whether we support Donald Trump or not, whether we support the left or not. Let's get this straight right here, right now. I do not support government of any kind. Government killed my father. Government killed my father. It was the takeover of the Kennedy family. Government killed my uncle. Government killed my mother, my sister, my aunts, my uncles, and my cousins. Hear me? I want justice for all that. But I'm exposing these people all the way to the top of the President of the United States. No matter if it was 4 years ago, 8 years ago, they were all cabal. They're all going to Epstein's CIA little island, getting videotaped, messing with children. But that's not all they do, people. That's not all our CIA does. No. Northern California, Humboldt County, I believe it was. Mass murders by our government. I was there. That's right. One of the worst nights, days of my life. I couldn't tell if it was night or day because I was underground in a cage. I was actually underground in a tunnel, in a cage, locked there, listening to children screaming, being murdered. That's right. Other little children were murdering these people, and they were videotaping them so people like our FBI could put these children in their pocket and own them for the rest of their lives. You're not hearing the people, the victims, speak out because they have murder raps on them. Facebook, I'm sorry, but you're really sad. Saying I have 18 viewers. I love you, Lions, so very much. Please share. Please share my stories. And like I was saying earlier, I had this group start up a hate site about me. These are people that would rather try to prove me wrong than prove me right. I thought they were good people. Any one of them I would have invited over to my house, but they put your enemies right there. Maybe it was all planned. I got many enemies. I'm exposing the cabal. I'm exposing the FBI, the CIA, the Secret Service. And they got me on a server where I got 23 viewers right now doing a live. YouTube, I have 89 on my phone. Thank you all. Thank you all. Somebody said on my phone I can read it because they put it in all caps. Free Palestine. I just said one world order. You know what Russia does when it takes over a country? They obliterate everything. They do. They bomb the shit and obliterate everything. You see these people marching out, killing women, children, everybody. And that's what Israel is doing right now with your money. It's sad. I think Benjamin Netanyahu was also replaced. I've thought that for years and years. Benjamin Netanyahu was replaced by our secret government, the secret societies. So now we got a fake Trump in office. We got a fake Benjamin Netanyahu. Should scare the shit out of you people. It really, really should. But then again, if you trust in God, let's march on. Let's keep going. Let's do this. Shannon Sheridan, I got wonderful lions that keep me going each and every day. You guys are beautiful. You really, really are beautiful people. Because I get a lot of haters. I got a lot of enemies for trying to speak up, all the way to try to speak up against Donald Trump when they all think he's the savior, when actually he's the devil in disguise. He really is. Donald Trump was my cousin. Donald Trump was my loved one. Donald Trump was murdered in 1989. These secret societies with their plastic surgery, their dental work, their Hollywood lessons teach these people to be these people. Yeah, you think Donald Trump is guilty of pedophile? I guarantee you it. I would guarantee my left nut he is. Why? Because he's a placement. They made Donald Trump. They made him to be Donald Trump. And what do you get when you enter this secret satanic society? Anything you want. Little girls, if you're a pervert, you can have them and get away with it, people. Yeah. Straight up. Anyway, I was talking about the beautiful Shannon Sheridan. See this wonderful button? This is going to be a collector's item. It's me with my father. Me with my father. Get it in focus. Focus, focus, focus. Isn't that a cool-ass button right there? TheQuietJourney.tv. Justice for the real John Kennedy Jr. If you're new here, please go to TheQuietJourney.tv, get some popcorn and peanuts, get your cold drink, and watch the 1-hour documentary, TheQuietJourney.tv. Shannon Sheridan, out of her own pocket, has been going to Dallas Daily Plaza to share my story. She's like a little flea market of gifts and giveaways. She sets up storyboards. She puts a table. She gives away these bumper stickers. She has given away 2,000 of these to tourists all around the world out of her very own pocket. Bless her heart. There's people that will kick you in the balls, and there's people that will go out of their way. Donated 19 holidays, Saturdays, to go to Daily Plaza to share the truth to these people that are walking around sharing lies. We're changing history to back the way it should be. Kidnapped, replaced. Our government is a murder crime ring. The United States government is a murder crime ring, people. Hello? All the way to Bush, all the way to Cheney, all the way to Obama and the Clintons. Yeah, and all the way to Donald Trump also. Call me a libtard, all these hate comments. You can't handle my truth. You can't handle what they're planning for your future and your children's future to enslave them. If you have a child in this country right now, that child owes $75,000. Joe, with your little laughter, are you hearing me? that child owes $75,000. That child is born into slavery. And you think it's funny. I don't think it's funny. I'm not going to live forever. But even in my grave, I'm not going to think it's funny. Not at all. But anyway, bless your heart, Shannon Sheridan. And you can remember, I told you so right here. I'm telling you the truth right here, right now. What has been going on? The murders of my loved ones that have been covered up, just like the Epstein files. But my story is bigger than the Epstein files. I'm exposing the murders, the cover-ups of murders. You don't know the whole Epstein file. I don't know the whole Epstein file. But these are satanic people. You think they got some of these officials sacrificing babies? Think about it. That's how they get all these people in their pocket. They give them money. Lots of money. Money ain't good enough. Money ain't good enough for people because they want the things they can't buy, like virgin little girls. How about virgin little boys? Yeah. You know what they used to call me? The little dick sucker. Yeah. Little John Kennedy Jr. was made to go around and suck all these billionaires' dicks. And they thought it was fucking hilarious. Look what we can do to the son of a former president that we assassinated. We're going to have that little motherfucker suck our cock. Hello? That's the evil world. That's the evil world, people. And then they screw you in the ass and you go tell them, my ass hurts. After they told you, you can't tell anybody your ass hurts. You can't. Or we'll beat you to a pulp again. But you tell them, my ass hurts. And they say, that's the way it is at the top, people. That's the way it is. That's what they told me. Look at Sue's new book. Look at that picture. That is me. That is my father. I got that backwards because I'm backwards. That's me. That's my father. Side by side. Isn't that cool? Me and my father on the cover. Put your orders in, people. Message Sue. Say, hey, I want a book. I want 10 books. I want to hand this book out to everybody in the freaking neighborhood. I want to go to the library and hand it out. Let's get this story out. You people on Facebook, you believe I'm doing a live on Facebook? Been doing a live for a half hour now and got 30 viewers. 30. I think they hid you away to protect your bloodline. Well, you know what they did about my bloodline? It's right in the book, Stolen Identity. I went to a church service, people. I went to a church service. The Quigleys always had new people because Satan hides in the church. Satan and the satanic organization hide in the church. There was a guy named Charlie Brown. He was a black man. He was an artist. He was a singer. He worshiped God. He made records praising God. He played the piano. But his name was Charlie Brown. I thought that was kind of funny. Well, anyway, he was a preacher man. We had a church service at the Quigley's house. Charlie Brown got up and told us all to pray. Bow your heads and say a prayer to the Almighty God. Well, Charlie Brown had chloroform in his hand and chloroformed me. I ended up on the Quigley kitchen table. I sat there half unconscious, half conscious. Some people showed up. I believe it was some doctors, CIA agents. And they gave me an involuntary vasectomy so I would not have children. There went my bloodline, people. There went the Kennedy bloodline. Why? Because right after that, the organized crime mafia set me up in marriage. That's right. But I couldn't have children. They fixed that. So their bloodline had sex with my wife so I could have a child that wasn't mine but was their bloodline. That's how the cabal work. It's blood in, blood out. And they are that freaking powerful to do what I just told you. They made it so I could never have a fucking child again. I love my son. I wanted to protect him with my life, but they screwed him up. They used him. They probably had him doing murders. I want you people that send me all this hate that said I killed my own son, that I'm just doing this to sell a book, that I'm just doing this to make $1. You're talking with people trying to prove me wrong, with my enemies, with the people that I just got up and walked away from. I know these people are evil, murdering people. I've had people that came up to me and said, can you help me? Can you help me? And I would say, well, what can I do? And they're like, never mind, and run away. And I never see those people again. These are the Quigley family. These are the people that work for our government. Now, was the Quigley family murdered and replaced? Very well could be. Henry's a very good digger when it comes to finding pictures of me before I was replaced by George Onassis, my stepbrother. Blood in and blood out. Right in front of your eyes, right in front of the world's eyes. I was kidnapped and I was replaced. That little kid, all those photos of me in the White House are of me. Look at my earlobes. Look at my face expressions. My hair went from this color right here, to jet fucking black, Greek, blood in, blood out. And the world didn't know. So I'm screaming, hey, look what they did to me, screaming at the top of my lungs. And nobody, you people, didn't even know. A lot of people say, hey, I knew something wasn't right. Well, I'm explaining how they do it. All the way to Donald Trump. All the way to Donald Trump. So George Onassis, my stepbrother, the one that everybody thought was me, him and Caroline, that's right. The John you thought was John. The Caroline, my sister, was murdered and replaced. So the Caroline Kennedy in office today is not Caroline Kennedy. Those two killed their stepmother. That's right. My mother was shot and killed in 1975, replaced by a body double, replaced by the cabal. The cabal make billions of dollars replacing people. That's organized crime's big money maker. Billions and trillions of dollars they're making from replacing people. You heard it right here. You heard it right here. I fucking told you so. Right here, right now. September 4th of 25. You're hearing it from me. The United States government is a murder crime ring. The files that they supposedly released of my father aren't the real files. They're just made up. And I believe they're making up Epstein files right now to lie to you, to deceive you. They are that powerful. The real John Kennedy files are they killed my father. The CIA killed my father. This secret organization is so big. They have infiltrated our FBI, our Secret Service. They are that big. My father and mother and me and my sister and family members were part of the cabal. They told everything what to do. There was a commercial of me drinking a Coca-Cola, staged, my salute, pre-planned. You hear me? You feel me? They tell everyone what to do, the whole family. Well, my father said, hey, there's a secret society in this country, and they want to enslave you. So they killed him. And then they started killing all of us. They started killing and murdering the Kennedys. No Kennedy curse. This was a takeover, a mafia war. A mafia freaking war. So this was staged, people. My famous photo of me, that wasn't George Onassis, my stepbrother. The one the whole world knew as me, that wasn't him doing that salute. I remember they trained me to do that salute. 3 years old, my birthday. I'm learning how to do the salute. I'm told we're going to nudge you in the back when it's time for you to salute. With that said, I want you all to hear me. I want everybody to hear me. When you see the fake assassination attempt of Donald Trump, the ketchup on the fucking ear, people, that was a photo op 100%. How many people have you seen with their profile of Donald Trump raising his fist in the air? If there was an active shooter on those grounds, he would have never been allowed to do that. The Secret Service would have been willing to get themselves killed, protecting him, keeping him on the ground. Never would have happened, ever in a million years. So what happened after that? It hit the mainstream media that's bought and paid for by these people that have taken over the United States government. Next thing you know, the next day, every single news organization, all day long, every single hour, minute of the day, they're talking about the fake staged attempt of Donald Trump's life. Prove me wrong. You can't. And what did that do? Broke everybody's heart in this country. We got to vote for that man. We got to vote for that criminal, that member of the cabal, that the Hollywood CIA, working with our Secret Service, staged that photo op. That was a photo op so a criminal could get in office. I don't know about you, but I like my freedoms. Not that I've ever been free, because I've always been watched. I've always been hindered. I've always been blocked. I've been threatened. On and on and on and on. Yeah. I've been going on for 37 minutes now, and I have 38 viewers. 19 shares, people. Let's see if I can get more shares than I have viewers on Facebook, people. Please. I've got 300 on YouTube right now, which is a huge achievement. I hope everybody on YouTube watching my video will subscribe to my channel. And once again, on Facebook, they keep asking me to monetize my videos. I won't do it. I don't want money off my videos, because just like TikTok, they'll remove me for getting too many viewers. I was getting 1,000 viewers a day. I was starting to get a platform so I could do what I want to do. Thank you so very much, Diana. I appreciate you. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. But please subscribe to my channel. Please share my videos. Bill Messer. Bill Messer's a faithful man with God and trying to help people and heal and share his knowledge of herbs and all kinds of stuff. But every single morning he gets on Facebook and does his thing. Preaches his sermon, blows into his horn, does his thing. I believe RFK is a fraud, yes. He touched his nose. If you remember, he knows I'm alive, but he's probably not the real one. They probably killed the real one, hit him out, or whatever they did, and put in a fake, just like they did with me. But anyway, Bill Messer on Facebook. God, I can't remember his thing. But anyway, on my timeline on Facebook, I shared his, he just got yesterday, he just started a YouTube channel on YouTube. He's a great guy. He shares my story, tries to get it out to everybody. He deals with the bullshit, trying to share my story. So if you're on YouTube or Facebook, please join Bill on YouTube. He's a good guy. He's just trying to share God and share healthy stuff with you and get the truth out. It's all about getting the truth out. And once again, if you're on YouTube, me and Sue do videos all the time. She just helped me write this book. She wrote this book from our interviews and chats. Quest for Justice. This ain't out yet, but it will be. Probably on the website. Yeah, the Rivers of Belief. That's Bill Messer. So if you put in Rivers of Belief on YouTube, sign up to his channel. let's get Bill some followers, because we're hindered, we're blocked. Anybody that shares my story, there's so many lions that share my story and get taken down. It's really, really crazy of what they do. I hope you hear me, people. I hope you hear me. I hope the haters hear me. I really, really do. I do. Because people come against me for trying to stand up to the devil. For trying to stand up to these evil people, what they do to keep the power of the United States government in their pocket so they can stay billionaires. They don't care about us, we the people. I don't care about government. Either way, Democrat, Republican, we need to get rid of the whole system. It's flawed. It's been taken over by the devil, by the satanic secret organizations that don't care, that are willing to cut someone's little throat to make $1, to unalive someone to make $1. I'm exposing the real files, what they did to my family, how they operate, and what they do. And once again, Donald Trump is at the head of it. He is. Let's expose them all. Share my story. Let's do this. Go to my website. I hadn't sold a pennant in, I think, a month and a half. I hadn't. But I went to the post office. I got King Smarty's gift that they sent me with all this cool stuff, the necklaces. This is cool. This is really cool. And when I got home, I looked and I had sold a pendant. Out of that pendant, I think after I send them a book and a pendant and a thank you card and all that, I think I make $80. That's going to help me with pay some bills. So that's wonderful. It's wonderful. It really is. So anyway, you can check out the website. But when people say I'm full of shit, you don't believe them. I'm just some crazy man to make $1. Please watch thequietjourney.tv. They're blocking comments. Thank you, Rachel. Yeah, that's because I only have 26 people on here. I'm doing a live on Facebook with 35,000 followers. And of course they are. Why? Why is that happening, people? Because I'm the real John Fitzgerald Kennedy Jr. I want a church. I want a healing center. I want a center where people can come talk to me straight up, where we can sit down, eat a Danish, drink a cup of coffee, and try to solve some of the problems and share the stories of how we can fight evil. Because we are at war. We are at war. The United States government has been taken over by organized crime and the criminals, all the way to the presidents of the United States. I'm sharing my story. They don't want you to know. I want you to know. Let's do this. God bless America. It's all about the children. It's all about the children's future. It's all about your future, my future. God bless you all. Lions, keep up the good work. I love you all so very much. I hope a lot of you don't break my heart and stab me in the back, though, because it really hurts. It does. When I think I got a new friend, somebody that supports me, and next thing I know, they're telling me I killed my own son. I'm just full of shit. I'm a liar. I'm in it to make the $2 I make when I sell a book. Yeah, it's heartbreaking. But I've been through hell and back. I ain't going to stop. Never. Ever. Ever. Peace out, people. Much love. Much respect. You lions, keep doing what you're doing. Peace out. All love. Thank you guys so very much on YouTube. I really appreciate you. I didn't know I'd have 225 people right now on my YouTube channel, but all love to you. All love. Big hugs. All love to each and every one of you fighting the fight each and every day to get my story out. Thank you. With all my heart and soul. I need you. I really do. I need you to get the truth out of what they did to me and my loved ones, because they don't want you to know. I want you to know. Peace. Have a great day. Great afternoon. Thank you for the prayers. Yeah, somebody just said, I still pray for you. Keep praying. I love it. I love it. Boots on the ground. That's right. Love you, Robin. Peace.